Are you someone who has so many ideas, you're trying to figure out how on earth to fit them all in one book? Well, let me give you permission to not do that. You don't have to put it all in one book. I know sometimes it seems like uh, it all goes together, it belongs in the same book, but maybe it doesn't. Maybe instead you have a series of much smaller books. And I want to put that question in your mind, like, how could I take this giant book that I've written with hundreds and hundreds of pages and make it digestible? And let me tell you, if you have a series of smaller books, then you're much more likely to have people read them. I think nowadays that it's just really hard to even sell a super large book because it's overwhelming for people. Like, our minds are so used to, we've gotten used to this social media brain kind of thinking, and everybody wants quick wins, quick. And so if you can break your book into a series of smaller books, I think you're going to have way more success. Now, there are some cases where the larger book is important, and in that case, one way to get all of your info into the book and still maybe not have it quite so long is to hire a good content editor. A content editor is going to go through and figure out not only what's best, what really moves your message or your story forward, but also what doesn't. And they'll remove chunks of things or find tighter ways of saying them, those same things, without needing all the words and thus all the pages. So those are my top two suggestions for how to take a really large amount of content, and instead of having one really big book, find other ways like a series of smaller books, or get a good content editor and have them edit that down for you so that you can still get your story and your message across without having to bog down a reader with tons and tons of pages.